The new rules for cafes and restaurants have seen many of the businesses rushing to come up with new ways of operating to allow them to reopen for limited dining in from next Monday. But there are still many details which are yet to be finalised.
Dusting off the COVID cobwebs, tentatively preparing to spring back to life.
We want to get back into it, and we think that, obviously being able to open is a really great thing. So we want to trial it at least.
Dining in is back on the menu from next Monday for up to 20 patrons at a time, as long as there's space for 4 square metres per customer.
We're excited to get some of our staff back and to have customers sitting in, so there's a bit more of an atmosphere in here.
For those that have managed to stay afloat during the shutdown, it's another major adjustment.
For us, it's just a matter of reprogramming our brains from a takeaway service back to a sit-down service.
Obviously, trying to get staff back into the businesses and back up to speed is going to be probably the biggest challenge.
To make sit-down service financially viable, some operators will offer smaller, fixed menus or limit seating times.
We'll rejig our seating plan as well as we are re-looking at our menu, just something fresh, so that people have meals quicker, so that we can turn over more patrons.
Some larger venues have decided reopening is not worth their while.
For us to have 20 people in a venue that can hold 2,500, it's just not viable at the moment, but that's fine. We just need to wait.
For those venues that are reopening, the finer details of the new regime are still to be worked out. The government will tomorrow hold a meeting with health officials and industry groups to clarify exactly what is expected of venue operators, including protocols for recording and retaining the names and contact details of every dine-in customer.
Well, obviously we'll need them to keep it for at least 14 days, the life cycle of the actual virus itself.
One industry body wants the rules to be tweaked.
We think there can be further changes, particularly with larger venues, to allow them to have 20 people per restaurant or dining area within the venue.
In the meantime, the cleaning, restocking and preparing continues in earnest. Frances Bell, ABC News.